Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's me again, and I am out in the sweat box, except it's not so bad right now because it's at night, and the temperature has dropped considerably. The inside of this car is pretty comfortable, actually. I should start shooting more videos at night, if I'm going to do them in the car anyway. I really can't wait to do some more late-night food cruises and things like that. I haven't been doing those lately. I hope to do that soon. But I guess I won't have to be doing the pause thing and wiping my face kind of thing. That'll be nice. We'll see. Anyways, this will be the last installment of my Seoul Korean market and cafe purchases. Fix this a little bit. There we go. Yeah. And that day that I bought all that stuff, I bought these as well. But here's the thing. I bought this kind of like an impulse buy at the end of the purchase. I was walking out and they were there and I said, let me try one of these. And I went outside and I was with my mom and my brother. And my brother was he was still in the store buying something. So as I sat there waiting, I started eating this little item. And it was so good. And I jumped out of the car. As he was coming out, I jumped out of the car and ran back in and bought like one of each variety that they had, one of each type that they had. So, in no particular order. It says Escape. Well, it has Escape Bakery, but it has a little accent mark over the E. So it says Escape. I don't know. Bakery. And this one is... I don't even know what kinds these are. The signs were on the, shoot. I thought they'd have them labeled. I didn't even pay attention. The signs were on the box that they were in, and I grabbed one of each, but they're not on the bag. I know there was a custard one. There was a vanilla cream one. I think there was a red bean one, and then I don't remember what the fourth one was. So, hey, it'll be a surprise. Should I just bite into it? Or look how nice that looks. It's got that little egg wash glaze on it and stuff. Should I bite into it or tear it in half and look inside and inspect it? Live on the edge, right? This tastes like the custard. I know that light is really bleaching out the color there. But this is the cream that's inside of it. Tastes like, well, custard. Sorry about that. These have been in the refrigerator, and that center is really cold, and it hit a raw spot on my tooth just now. Oh, jeez. But these things are so soft, man. So tasty. This is almost like a Boston cream kind of a filling. The inside, the middle of it isn't anything I haven't had before. It's the bread itself. It reminds me a little bit of like potato bread, that kind of softness. Excellent with coffee and things like that. But they're very filling. I'm almost 100% positive this is the one I had that day. So, no problem there. And gets an absolute 8 out the door. Why not a 10? I mean, if they're so good, right? Why not a 10? I don't know. Leaving some leeway here. They can't all be 10s. I can't believe I didn't notice these weren't labeled. It's all right. It adds to the mystery and the excitement. This one looks a little less glazed. Doesn't look as shiny as the other one did. That is definitely a bean paste filling. When I lived in Chicago, we'd go to Chinatown every once in a while. And, sorry, my dog is out in the middle of the street acting weird. We go to Chinatown and buy a box of steamed, like, they're kind of like dumplings, not quite, but they looked a little bit like this, and they had the red bean filling. They also had the sweet pork filling, these sweet pork buns that were just absolutely incredible. Never really thought of something like that for like a morning breakfast kind of thing, but it's a total replacement to donuts. The breading was sweet, but the inside had that sweet meat in it, had pork. Great with coffee. And this kind of reminds me of it, except it's not pork, of course. It's bean paste. I think it's red bean paste. But sweet. Everything I hoped it would be. I'm going to save this other half for later, because I got 2 more to go through, and I'm starting to fill these back up on me a little bit. I don't know if I crushed this one, or I didn't notice it was oblong like this, so I might have crushed it in the refrigerator. I don't know. Which one? With little Mr. Oblong over here. I think each one set me back about $1.30, I think. Which I don't think is too bad. Yeah, I think I mushed this one up. And that feels really solid, whatever's in the middle there. Gee whiz, what is that? I thought it was bread, but honest to God, it feels like cold butter. I think it is. It's soup. It's hard. Like when you refrigerate a buttercream icing cake, you get those big chunks. They're super hard. It's really good. But man, it is thick and lardy. I swear it's like biting into a stick of butter. Man. Okay. But, it is what it is. I'm not sure about the taste, though. I mean, I'm not sure what flavor that is. Vanilla? Possibly. This one that would have to be served at room temperature just to soften that up a little bit. Man, I really coats the mouth. This is definitely not something you would have with milk. Cold milk would solidify that even more. You definitely want a hot beverage with something like this. Did I even grade that last one? The red bean paste I give a 7 to. This one I also give a 7 to. I give this one a 7. I like it. I like the concept of it. I love the flavor of it. Man, it just caught me off guard with how thick that stuff is, man. I swear, it's like a big, like someone took, here, cut a half a stick of butter and jam it in there. You're set. Woo. Okay. Wrap that back up. And the last one. Right here. What are you looking at? I'll act like you've never seen a white person before. Okay, see, a little more glazed, and it's soft. I can feel it squishing in there. What is it, though? I can't remember what the other one was. I didn't remember that one. I don't remember what the name of that one was. I have to write these down next time I go over there. Okay. And just like that, I remembered. It's like a sweet cream cheese filling. Like, not quite cheesecake, but it's definitely a cream cheese filling. It's got that cream cheese flavor and then the sweetness mixed in with it. So it's basically they put like confectioner's sugar and cream cheese, blended it up, and stuffed this full of it. And it is really good. Man, that is really tasty. I think we have a winner, folks. Yeah, I got to give this one a 9. But you make them sound like they're so good. Why won't you give any of them a 10? I don't know. Because that would be too easy? Because only God can make a tree? I don't know. That's what I feel in my heart. Okay? It's from the heart. I could be really easy about it and say, these are delicious. I give them all 10s. Blah. I want to put some thought into them. 2 7s, an 8, and a 9. That's not bad. I got something to look forward to in the morning. Hopefully I can sneak away and get myself a cup of coffee before I dig back into these, because they really need coffee. Man, those are really tasty. This market that I go to, I need to ask them if I can, like, legit vlog in there, because last time I kind of snuck some footage. I was talking kind of low so they wouldn't see me, but I want to talk to them so I can really give an in-depth look to stuff that they offer, and have a meal there maybe, because there were things. See, the way it's set up is there's a cafe on the other side of the store. Like, there's half of it's cafe, half of it's a store, and you pay the register in the store and you put in your order there. Then they give you a ticket and you bring it back to the cafe so they can get it and they'll say, okay, you paid for it, and give you your stuff. The thing is, a lot of the items on there were either stuff that I've had before, and I didn't want something I've had before. Okay, when you go, you want a new experience, you want to try something new. But it was either stuff that I've had before or stuff I was not familiar with in any way, that I've only heard of in, like, somebody's talking about it or something. I don't know what it is. I couldn't even tell you what they are now. Some of it sounded really interesting. There was one word I've heard before, but I don't know what it is. Kimbap. Kimbahp. Kimbap. I've heard of it. Don't know what it is. I can look it up. But the pictures that they had up there were like a little too close to the wording. The wording was kind of jumbled over each other, so I didn't know what exactly I was looking at and what word went with what picture. But you could tell the regulars, because they were coming in there and they were ordering stuff, and they were just like, no thought about it. They're on their phones. They hang up and they go back. Yeah, give me bet, and then come back. They know what they're doing. They've been in that place before. That was my first time in that area, so I don't know. I'd like to give it another shot one of these days, not too far into the future. But I am on kind of a little mission now. My good buddy Slim Pickens told me about this item that he had when he was out in Thailand. He's a ex-Navy. He's stationed out in Thailand, I believe. And he told me about this item that was like a slice of white bread with a green custard. And I'll admit, Slim, when you told me about that, I was kind of like, ooh. I thought of, because when I think of custard, I think of like white or yellow. Green, I was kind of, ooh. But when I looked it up, lo and behold, there were all sorts of green custard, and they're usually coconut based. So I looked around and I just typed in the words white bread with green custard, and it came up. The item came up, and he confirmed it. So I don't know where to get it. I don't know if we have a Thai store here. I don't know if I'd have to order it. Is it something super perishable that they can't send it? I don't know. But that's my mission, is to try this. I have to try it because he swears it was phenom. And, hey, I love great suggestions like that. So I'll be looking for it. But in the next couple of weeks, I'm not sure what I'm going to have coming up. I do know I have plans for the month of June. Ideas that I want to follow through on. I want to take you guys on some different places that I've never tried before. New to me, new to you. Maybe that'll be the name of the series. I don't know. New to me, new to you. Of course, then again, some of the things I try, some of you may have tried already. So, then it wouldn't be new to you, and it'd be kind of silly of me to say that. So I'll work it out. I'll work out the details. And I'm thinking of going back to one of two buffets and having another shot at doing a mukbang video, but do it right this time. Really get in there, and because I've done it just without the pressure of a camera on me, so we'll see. But thanks for joining me, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that. I forgot what the pastries were called too, like an egg pastry or something like that. I'm trying to remember these names. And yeah, that last one was really, really good. It was really good. Like a sweet cream cheese filling. Very good. Okay, guys. Well, I'm going to go find something to kind of drain my veins here. Oh, Derek. Drain your vein? That means you're going to pee. That's not what I meant. What I mean is I need something to flush all this sweet and lard out of my system now. Not drain my vein. Sorry. I'm not even going to cut or edit that out. I deserve for the whole world to see my flub there. Nobody wants to see your flub, Uncle Touchy. Weirdo. Okay, guys, before I say anything else really, really stupid, I'm going to go ahead and say good night, take care, God bless, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you all again real soon.